par if she makes that one. As we go back to the tee at the 5th, and Mao Saigo.
Particularly tricky drive here today. You've got the bunkers down the right, but you can run out of room down the left really quickly. This one's heading out towards the bunkers.
Looks like it would have found the bunkers, Karen. And Mao Saigo should be first to go here, Karen.
She will be. She managed to avoid the bunkers, found a bit of grass in between the two, so she is in the rough. At 191 all the way back to the hole, but that's not really what she's looking to pitch this. I think she could probably pitch this just over the front of the green, and is going to have to use the contours to pull the ball back around to the left towards that hole location. The wind is up now, Tom, already, and it's probably about 10 yards of help in this at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's going to add to the interest this afternoon with that breeze being a factor. Golf course firming up. We had a lot of rain earlier in the week, but it's dried out very well. And there you go, that big first bounce. We're going to see that a little bit over the course of the day. We did not. And here is Mao Saigo's third.
Ewer's already chipped up and really chipped it up to about, I don't know, it's 15 feet right of the hole, maybe 20 feet, but that's about as good as she could do from where she was. Saigo has got a lot on her hands here, Tom. It's insanely fast, and she just tried to get really cute with that.
Oh my goodness, got the same shot again, Karen. I think there are a lot of nerves out there today. I mean, it's such a big stage for these players, and people are trying to be precise, Morgan, when you're dealing with the pressure of a major.
You can see it sitting up just enough in the rough where she went right underneath it. Trying to be too perfect.
Yeah, looks like she's on that downslope, Karen.
She is. It's a downslope. Ball is not quite as teed up as it was the first time round, but she can just try and nudge this one down. Doesn't have to go for the flop shot.
Then you just kick yourself, Karen. Why didn't I do that the first time?
No question.
And that's still a tester.
Mao Saigo, Ariya Jutanugarn tied for the lead. Lindy Duncan will have a...
Tough to get it close.
This is the bogey putt now for Saigo.
It is downhill, so tricky with that regard.
It was a good up and down for the second time, so she just drops the one shot, goes to 8 under par, and Ariya Jutanugarn leads the Chevron Championship.
Sarah needs to flip the switch today.
Yeah, get her back on track here in this final round. Back on the tee, Mao Saigo.
A shot of 230 keeps it in the widest part of the fairway.
Don't know what that was.
It worked out okay.
Timing is everything. So back to the fairway. Mao Saigo waits after that good drive.
Yeah, I'm thinking 140 swing was 8. Still right at it. Finish just on the left. That's good. Yeah, let's go just like a half a flag stick right. Good. Winds from the right. 2 o'clock.
So she's got 137, and the wind is coming out from a sort of 2 o'clock direction, so out to the right with a bit of hurt. The signals for an 8 iron here because of that hurt. A little fade on it too.
You can see she was trying to help it over in that direction as well. Not a bad leave.
Even from the fairway, they'll let a release on that once it hits.
She's got such a low trajectory.
Comeback, though, it's there. 472 yards, that par 5, the finishing hole. Saigo lining up a birdie try, trying to get it to 9 under.
And this is not an easy putt. The ball's actually above her feet when she's standing, so the feeling is that this is going to move quite significantly to the left because of that. I think it will move left, but I don't think it's going to do quite as much as you think.
Looks like she's playing a decent amount.
It's because of how you feel it in your feet.
Actually, not enough. Good pace.
Here's Mao Saigo.
Has an 8-iron out. I mean, again, it's one of those hole locations that you just can't be too cute with. Normally an 8-iron, you think, oh yes, I can take on this hole location, but you have to err on the side of long, but...
Just gets rejected with that bounce right there. It's more severe, certainly, than it looks in this camera angle, landing right into the greens.
Now, having been in this situation last year where she led by 1 through 54 holes here. Now Saigo for birdie.
Going with the putter again. Uphill quite significantly, Morgan, as you were saying about this upslope.
Yeah, good pace.
Jutanagan, 4 under par, fully deserving where she is right now. A lot of players struggling.
She'll be her 4th coming up. Saigo back on the tee.
Don't think she has enough power to clear the right side, so she's going to have to take this one down the left.
Yeah, she did this yesterday as well. Karen went up the left, played it just a 3-shot hole.
Well, this looks pretty good.
Got a little trundle on that as well. It might be able to get down a little bit closer than where she was yesterday.
Danger of dropping a couple of shots. Let's go back to the 8th.
A par 5, Mao Saigo, the 23-year-old from Japan. Karen Stupples.
And she's got a 7-wood out here from 225 to the hole. Wind is off the left and down.
Right at it. Will it stay?
It's going to be a story of the day. The firmness in the golf course, significantly different than what the players have faced so far this week. That combined with the windy conditions, it's tough out there today.
Yeah, we felt the wind the last moment someone did, but then the bogey at 9. So it is Jutanagan with a 1-shot lead over this player, Mao Saigo, for eagle just off the green here at 8.
Choosing to putt this. I think there was a little thought that she might want to chip this, having had 2 chip-ins yesterday, but opting with this club is going to break hard left.
Saigo with 6 wins in Japan. Second-year player on the LPGA Tour, looking for her first victory overall as our number.
So we go back over to 8.
This left for birdie for Saigo.
Don't see a huge amount in this. The whole location is in this little valley on this green. Just making sure that she gets all of those adjustments correct here. And I think as the day goes on, she's been quite consistent with how she's played. Doesn't hit the ball a huge distance. And with this wind getting up, I actually think that's not a bad thing. Doesn't create a lot of spin. And so that will help her with some club selections.
I think the only way that would be a little bit difficult, Karen, is just she doesn't get a tremendous amount of height, so the firmness of the greens could be a challenge.
Okay. Just a few moments ago, she was 2 off the lead and now shares the lead once again.
Back on the tee at the 9th with Mao Saigo.
It's imperative to hit the fairway here, Tom. These greens firming up just gives the players a chance to keep it on the green. And Mao's had a really good one here. Lindy Duncan also hit the fairway before her.
Fresh memories from the same course.
Yeah, remember that. It was just heartbreaking to watch. Saigo's second at 9.
And this is a 7-iron on the way, Tom, from 170 to the hole. And pretty disciplined shot there to not take on the flag.
Yeah, it's going to leave her a birdie chance. And we'll go ahead to the 16th.
Really hard to press on this golf course. Can't force anything.
Good birdie look here for Mao Saigo.
It is, with a little bit of movement to the right.
Only needed hitting. 13 players from Japan in the field to begin the week. There's a very talented group of Japanese players on the LPGA Tour. I said it yesterday. It seems like every week we have a Japanese player who's vying for a title. Last week it
Mao
was
Saigo on the tee at the 10th.
As Paige was describing, back into the wind, you've got trouble all the way down the left, trees cutting on the right, and this is low and going a bit left.
Oh, danger.
Not too much.
Looks like it's going to hold up there. She'll be okay.
Sigh of relief.
over the last couple of years. Looks healthy at the moment. Let's go to 10.
Plenty of room on the left here. That tee shot. Saigo second.
And the ball is above her feet, though. Has 183 to the hole.
Left it out to the right, and that bunker is no bargain. Very quick from there. We've seen the bunkers are quite difficult this week. Thick, coarse sand, tough to get a lot of spin on it. He has missed shots to the right.
Difficult. This one from the bunker at 10 for Saigo.
It is. She has a lot of bunker to carry. You've got to land it on the fringe.
Carried it just a fraction too far. We'll have an opportunity to save par.
Gonna have to work hard to stay at 9 under. It's right there for the winner. Mao Saigo trying to save par here at 10.
At some point, you have to start making a few of these putts if you're going to win a major championship. I think that would be a really good time just to try and keep some momentum going. Oh, just lacking speed.
It is going to be, it's going to be about who makes the most pars on this back nine coming down the stretch. Who makes those clutch par saves that keep the momentum going. What you don't want to do is leave it short.
Thanks.
Now Mao Saigo on the tee.
Kadua trying to get a little bit of air underneath this one. Get that wind assist going. Get it moving down there. She's done that.
A new driver that she put in her bag earlier this season to try and get a little more height off the tee. Felt like she was hitting it too low. We'll leave a slight downslope there.
Popular figure in the game.
Right at the 11.
Move behind, just waiting.
Right now, straight down. The flag's straight down.
As you thought, Morgan, she is on a bit of a downslope here. She does have a good angle being on the far right of the side of this fairway. 163 to the hole, but I think she's got to allow. I think she can pitch this at 150 and have 13 yards of release from that downslope with this downwind.
And then once she gets on the green as well, Karen, downhill to the hole. She's been fairly precise with her landing carry numbers today.
That sounded a little chunky, but it carried.
Yeah, it's a problem. Look at that. Just pitches on the downslope, Karen. It's kind of probably going to go over the green. Or just stay on the back edge. So going to be a little bit of work with her birdie putt. It's just been very hard to. We're back at the 11th with the player in second position. Mao Saigo won back this birdie putt here, number 11.
No, she's got a lot of work to do, Tom. It's a long range putt. There's downhill in it too once it gets sort of halfway to the hole.
Easy, easy,
A lot of speed there. Well, these greens are very smooth, very quick. And they just get away from you.
Just uphill.
Ball guy.
No, but I would be playing a lot if I lived in that house.
Take up the game. Okay.
Now Mao Saigo on the 11th green here for par.
And this one is going to move to the left. And looking at the putting stroke, the practice stroke she's putting on it now, and she's going to have this moving probably at least a foot, maybe a foot and a half even, which is a lot for this length putt.
Left the last one short.
So it is going to be a fourth bogey of the day for Mao Saigo, and she's going to fall back 7 under par, 2 back of the lead. Eri Jutanagan with a bit of an advantage right now. Top of the leaderboard here in the Chevron champion. Only had 3 birdies on that 15th hole. That would have been a big moment for Hyo Joo Kim. Let's go back to 12.
Man, what's just second place at 13 has brought so many players into it. Saigo setting up here at the par 3.
She has an 8-iron out. And in an ideal world, you'd play this just right at the flag. There is a backstop behind the flag over that side of the greens. This is an aggressive tee shot. Should be enough club. Just pitched on that firmest bit of the green.
It's sun had it not.
Absolutely. Saigo.
Oh, she
My
did the
gosh.
same thing that she did on the 5th hole earlier today. Went right underneath that.
Take another look.
She tried to hit a really high, big swinging flop shot here because it's so quick down the hill. Say maybe just caught that little drain, but still went underneath it. Was not what she was looking for.
But the drain didn't help. Saigo trying to save par now.
Saigo is going to be downhill, so she's still going to have to contend with that. And it's just incredibly tough out here, Morgan. And following this group, you know, getting the ball close to the hole is very difficult. So that you know, as a player, you're not going to have many opportunities for birdies. And it puts a lot of pressure on you, and you immediately think that you have to hit perfect shots, whether it's a chip shot or whether it's an approach shot. You feel like you have to be perfect to give yourself even a chance to make a par. It's just so hard out here right now.
This is a big putt here to avoid 3 straight bogeys.
Huge putt. What a save.
On the tee at the 13th is Mao Saigo.
This will be just fine, Morgan, too. Another good tee shot here.
Almost looked like she gave that a little extra, Karen. Reach back for another gear.
Back to the par 5 13th. Saigo.
Going for a layup here, Tom. This is a 4 hybrid. Trying to give herself a fuller shot into this whole location. Try and get some control.
Yeah, it's been difficult today. Certainly for the last few groups. We're playing as the 4th easiest hole on the course, so shouldn't be that new policy. Certainly for what I've seen, players really do not want to be on the clock. As we go back to the final 3 ball here. Mao Saigo, 3rd shot for par 5.
She has 99 yards. Just a little bit of a downslope to deal with, so trajectory is going to come out a bit lower than she probably would like. I would expect her to allow this. Expect her to allow this at least 5 yards of release.
I'm impressed with her judge of the carry. Let's see if she can dial it in here.
Oh, she knew it right away. That's going to be down where area was. Going to have to be skilled around the greens once again. Players.
Almost going in the water a little prematurely. 13.
Saigo now, 4th.
And this is uphill into the grain. It should check.
Yeah, left it below the hole, so good chance to save par there.
Well,
We'll go to the 15th. Go back out to the 13th. Final 3 ball. Saigo for par.
As we said, Tom, uphill putt here, so she can be aggressive with this one. And that is for sure. Everything is having to be earned right now for these players. It's insanely difficult mentally dealing with everything that they have to right now with the way the course is playing, the wind. And that was a good save.
Yeah, she was surprised that that kind of tried to sneak away to the right.
A major champ. She's got an opportunity. Saigo.
And Saigo really let one go there at the last. She had a perfect opportunity to try and pick one up as well. So good tee shot here could set herself up with a hole location that is somewhat accessible, and that should be good.
Lead at 7 under par. Left side of the fairway right now here at 14.
It is, but there's a pine tree in front of her that has some.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. It is right now, yeah. It's like a 230 wind right now. That covers the right side, so perfect.
So those little lower hanging limbs.
You can flight it just a bit. Go like 2 flag sticks right, it's fine.
Kind of right in her way, so you've either got to play a little low one, keep it underneath, flight it down under those limbs, or you play a little bit more to the right and let it draw a bit. She's off on a downslope, so the draw is going to be harder for her to produce.
It's also not her normal shot. Karen prefers to hit a little bit of a fade. Tried to hit a draw last week through the event, and it didn't work out as well as she would have hoped, but aiming right for that shot here.
Sit.
Don't want to go long, asking for it to sit.
That's not easy over there.
A similar place to where we saw Aria. She knew immediately that she got a little bit too much on that. Surprised it carried so far.
Back at 14 from Mao Saigo from off the green.
Well below the green surface here. No green to use at all once the ball gets on the green. Well, that was well judged, wasn't it?
That's great.
Similar to what we saw from Aria, just picking a perfect spot there on the hill to look like it whatsoever.
Saigo to save. This would be a heck of a par.
It really would. Very similar line. And it would be back-to-back great saves if she was to make this.
Yeah, that's great. That is really impressive.
Just needs to hit a couple greens here. She is working really, really hard with
Mao Saigo now.
Saigo doesn't hit it as far as Lindy, so she should aim on a similar line, maybe just a little bit more to the left of Lindy's. Oh, this is pretty perfect.
That was one of the best swings she's made all day right there. Oh, that took a few yards off that one there,
Yeah,
hitting that sprinkler
had
head.
a few issues this 15th, and the second shot for Saigo.
Getting some good wind gusts behind us right now. .131 is the yardage. Again, I do think you have to play this left of the flag, because you cannot take this at the flag and get it to stop. She has a wedge out.
It's just not in your nature as a competitor to aim away from the flag with the wedge, but you're forced to do it here.
She's done that.
Can't keep it on the green. It's just been so difficult to find the green with second shots at the 15th today. Let's go to the 18th. Let's go back over to 15, Mao Saigo.
She's going to have to hit this one quite a bit left of the hole to let it slide right.
Still a little bit of work to do for Mao. She's at 7 under. Can't really afford to drop a shot at this point.
pace that Paige mentioned earlier in terms of her walk, not wanting to get that heart rate up too high walking to the tee.
Saigo has this to save par, stay at 7 under.
A little bit of an easier putt than Lindy's. This is more straight up the hill. But she's been forced to make good putts on the last couple of holes as well, Tom.
That one stays right, so that's going to be a bogey for Saigo, and she is going to fall to 6 under par. Now 2 adrift of that lead. Just makes the task so much more difficult.
She is just, especially on this back 9, put so much pressure on this club. And just catches the right, almost wiggled right there at the very end. You just can't keep doing that. Gotta give yourself more opportunities. So hard on 15. At some of the other holes.
Chutanagarn plays the 18th. Bring it back here to Mao Saigo at 16.
She's got 148 to this hole. A little bit of an upslope just in front of the bunker. Wind, it's kind of funneling back down into the players, making them feel like it's more into than it actually is. It's probably quartering more from the right than it is into once the ball gets above the trees.
Set up to hit her little fade.
Yep, good shot.
It's an uphill putt. That whole location today is right on top of a pretty decent sized ridge. Stands and get up and down from there.
Drop back to 16. Long birdie try for Saigo.
Nothing's gone right for her today. This would be about the perfect time for something to happen, wouldn't it? Drop a good putt here.
No, never a chance. 3 over for the day. Remember, she started the day sharing the lead at 9 under with Hainan Yu. Both have struggled.
She's 3 over ahead on 5 over. And Mao Saigo still, though, with a chance.
18, and now you're at 16. Saigo left with this.
Don't see a huge amount in this one. She would have learnt from Lindy's putt as well.
Almost looks like she's setting this up to split the right edge. Might be too much.
Got it back across. So she's 2 back with 2 to play. However, Ariya Chutanagarn
hand does not have the privilege of taking relief from this grandstand and is in a pretty horrible lie.
Did she just play that?
I saw it as exact as you saw it.
I mean, I'm not sure.
I can't tell. I
can't.
can't see the ball from here.
Yeah, she tried to hit that. Let's see, set up to it, went quickly.
Very quickly.
Oh, wow, she did.
It moved ever so slightly in front and to the right, just like a fraction.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you said it was a terrible lie. Look at this.
But that was her 4th. 4 par, back to the tee at 17.
Yeah, and how important are these tee shots now? This is Saigo.
7 on for Mao here. This one's going on a bit of a draw though. She's going to stay left.
Yeah, may miss the green over on the left side. Not necessarily going to be a difficult up and down by any means. Back out to the 17th, and Mao Saigo.
Similar kind of putt to Lindy. More break in this one to the right though. The scoreboards have updated with area at 7 now.
Oh, she's left so many putts short today, Karen.
Two very important par putts coming up for Mao Saigo and Lindy Duncan at the 17th. If they make those, a birdie very much possible on.
For her, talked about how she felt more comfortable being in that position yesterday than she did last year, but couldn't keep it rolling.
Now Mao Saigo for par to stay one back of the lead.
Don't see very much in this one, Tom. Just got to be as committed as you can right now.
Wow. Tried to sneak away, but it's in the middle at the bottom. That's all that counts.
I mean, crazier things have happened, but we could have a 5-way
Yeah,
playoff
we could.
here.
We could indeed.
Wow. She's had a couple of these putts that have just crept in the edge. I believe the one on 13 was the other that didn't go right in the center from that distance.
So you got this group, Mao Saigo, Lindy Duncan, both at 6 under. A birdie to tie, getting a playoff, and eagle to win it.
What's your target here?
So, what's the number? The same
Same.
running tree?
The same tree we've been hitting. That camera's 266. Tree's 282.
My distance is the left side better.
Yes, I like it. Yep.
Wind?
Into from the left, like 11 o'clock.
I don't know if there's enough gas in the tank for Saigo to be able to hit this green in 2 today with this being into the wind. He's going to have to take 2 supreme shots. Oh, she's hit a nice shot here though. Good trajectory. Absolutely out of the screws for her.
Yeah, one of the highest shots we've seen her hit this week in terms of the apex.
The 7. The right side okay, but not at the pin.
Yeah, and by the way, I wasn't assuming a playoff, but just
Yeah,
two
just
players
that way,
trying to at
just a
least
little
get there.
bit.
Yeah.
Where are we going with this? I like just into from the left, like almost the 10 o'clock wind. What's the
Saigo's
line
got
here?
214 to the hole. And she is actually on a really flat line. You'd kind of almost like a little upslope here with the 3-wood.
Yeah, that's perfect. Anything right of the pin is fine.
Similar conversation, Karen, to what we heard with Area and her caddy David Eller. Just send it long.
Make good contact. And she has.
Looks pretty good.
Very similar shot.
Same thing.
That guy's out of the way, but she may be close enough to end like that.
It's a nice visual for these next two. Saigo.
Off at the downslope, trying to get it released to the hole.
Needs to slow down a little bit. That was the first eagle of the week on this 18th hole by Haydon.
So Saigo with a putt to get it to 7 under and join him. That'll be for birdie. Lindy Duncan, meanwhile, like, oh, okay, still 7 under.
And they're all the way on the other side of the clubhouse, on the other side of the parking lot. It's a long way away.
So Mao Saigo for a putt to get it to 7 and join those at the top.
It's a similar putt to the one that Area missed. A couple groups ahead.
And at least 4 in the playoff now.
It would be fitting, only fitting with the emergence of so many young stars from Japan that they have a representative in this playoff. And dead center, she has gone to the well time and time again with this club today, and it has shown up in the biggest moment right here.
4-person playoff right now at 7. Mao Saigo, young star from Japan.
And she hit her best drive of the day in regulation last time she stood on this tee. Good ball flight into this breeze. Just took it down the left side with a little bit of fade and left herself that opportunity to go to the green in 2.
Another good one.
Yep.
She should be out there with a chance for just what she did.
Yeah, even in the bunker's fine. Easy up and down. Yeah.
Where's fine?
The bunker, the front bunker. Just grip it. Go right at it.
201 for Saigo to clear that front edge. 211 to the hole. She does have a little bit of an upslope here, which I think always gives her play a little bit more confidence when they're hitting into a green. This is a 7-wood.
Aiming right at it, Karen.
And drifting a little bit to the right. Carry the bunker.
Maybe a very similar spot to where she was in regulation.
Yeah, in that same general area there.
Quite as good a lie as she did the last time. She was a little bit closer to the edge of the Bermuda grass, the very thicker Bermuda grass, and the fringe of the green. She's going to be about a foot behind that, so a little bit more in this one than there was last time.
Still the opportunity.
Veteran or young star, you got nerves in this situation.
Oh, all of their hearts are racing right now. This is why they practice. This is why they wake up in the morning. They spend the long hours. They want to be a major champion, want to win majors and be in this position. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to get them right to this point, to be able to feel this pressure.
And I think even though she placed it, it's kind of sat down just a little bit in the grass. There's lots of thicker grass around it as well.
She was a little heavy-handed the first time, Karen.
And a great putt coming back. And that ridge.
And Ronnie going to get a good read there from that pitch as well.
Yeah, that's really well done. So that left for birdie.
And it's quick down that hill, just wanting it to keep going. Perfect weight.
Mao Saigo with a chance to win a major championship with this putt.
There's not much in it. What you'd love to see as a right-hander inside right.
In incredible fashion, in a playoff, Mao Saigo is a major champ here at the Chevron.
Not even sure she can believe it in this moment.
I don't think anybody watching here at 18 can believe what they've watched and witnessed this afternoon. The 23-year-old from Japan, second year on the LPGA.
Just a wild finish, but Mao Saigo, you are a major champion in a championship with so much history. What does this mean to you?
メジャーチャンピオンになりましたけど、今のお気持ちを聞かせてください。
もう、夢にまで見たメジャー優勝なので、今でもすごい信じられないんですけど、もう本当に嬉しいです。
This is like dreaming. It was one of her big dream and goal this year, so she still can't believe it.
How were you able to keep your composure there on 18 with so much going on and people having a chance to win but not taking it? How did you keep your composure?
18番ホール、いろんな展開が、いろんなところで起きてましたけど、どうそれをまとめてプレーしましたか？
正規の18番で、しっかり決めきれたのが、プレーオフにも自信につながって、一打決めきれたことが本当にこの優勝をつかみ取った一打かなと思います。
It meant a lot that I made a birdie putt on number 18, and that gave me more confidence for the playoff.
Oh, well done. It was incredible to watch. You are a major champion. Congratulations. Terry?
Thank you so much.
Tom, thanks. Just think about the emotions that you go through as a player, and then to make this putt to win a major championship.
There was a period where she was hoping to have a chance to make this putt to continue to play golf today.
Yeah, Roning Yin had that eagle try, which was very makeable. So you played it there and think, okay, to stay alive, maybe I have that putt. Nope, in the end, miss, 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 and a make for the champ.
She made an incredibly clutch birdie.
Mao Saigo.
And Mao, you can Mao, you can lift that high. Lift it. Yeah, can you? Oh, maybe not. There you go. Do you want to hold it or do you want to put it back? It's quite heavy. How long have you been dreaming of this moment to win a major championship on the LPGA Tour?
この瞬間をいつから待ってましたか？
プロゴルファーになるって決めた時から、LPGA ツアーで戦いたいっていう気持ちが強くて、メジャーで優勝することが目標だったので、達成することができて本当に嬉しいです。
Since when I decided to be a professional golfer, I was looking forward to play on LPGA Tour, and win on the major is biggest goal for me. So very, very happy about today.
When did you get a sense today that this could be your day, that you achieve your dream?
今日一日回ってて優勝できるなって感じた瞬間ってありますか？
正直後半スコアを落としてしまったので、このまままた優勝できないんじゃないかなとも思ったんですけど、最後まで諦めずチームがサポートしてくれているので、応援してくれているファンの方の力を共に戦う気持ちで最後まで頑張りました。
Honestly, I made a couple bogey on the back nine, so I was kind of doubting myself. Maybe today is not my day, but I never gave up last minute, and I thought about my family and my team, my fans from Japan, and I think they made this result possible.
How do you say jump in Japanese?
Jump.
Yes, jump.
You're gonna jump?
Yes.
Okay. Mao Saigo is going to make the jump. We're going to watch it. Congratulations on becoming a Chevron champion. We'll look forward to watching you make that jump. It's your moment now, Mao. Well, thank you so much for watching the trophy presentation for the Chevron Championship and, of course, the famous jump into the water here at the 18th. Full congratulations to Mao Saigo and her team.